Manager, Sri Roshi Agustin, Honorable Minister of Water Resources, Dr. K. Ajit Kumar, Director of NBOL, Dr. Professor P.S. Srijit, our Principal, Dr. Vinod Kumar, Postgraduate Dean, distinguished guests, dear fathers and sisters, deans, HODs, members of the faculty and of the non-teaching staff, and my dear freshers, the students who have got admission to our set and their parents. A very, very cordial welcome to all of you, and particularly to the young students who have got admission this year in this Rajagiri School of Engineering and Technology. I am not going to speak for long because I have another session during the orientation program to speak to you. Before telling anything for about 4 or 5 minutes, I take this opportunity to thank Sri Roshi Agustin, the Honorable Minister of Water Resources, who have given us a project in IT department, Information Technology department, on mapping the flooding situation in case of overflow of Idiki Mullaperiyar Dam and mapping of evacuation points also. And already half of the money for the project expenses has reached us. So I take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Minister for that. I told that I welcome you to the Rajagiri family. That is the first thing I want to tell you. This is your family. You have your own family, but this is an extended family. Major part of the waking hours you are going to spend in this institution. So consider this as your second home, and consider your teachers as surrogate parents or elder brothers and sisters, and work as a family together, so that we have a very congenial psychological ambience in this institution, and the teaching learning process or projects or research that will go through these 4 years in a very, very successful manner. So we should not treat the institution and the management in a kind of trade union mentality, but as one large family. First, each department is a family, and the whole Rajagiri institution is a large family of more than 3,000 students and faculty members. So that attitude should be registered in our minds, and you should be able to approach the teachers very freely and in a very informal manner wherever you can, and seek advice, get your doubts cleared, and all these things you can do as you do in your own family. The second thing I want to draw your attention to is, during the last 2 years, this year and last year, I found that most of the students are narrowing down their interest to computer sciences. Most of them, more than 200 recommendations I got for management quota admissions, all of them except 2 or 3 were for computer sciences. Of course, that is because of the enlarging the opportunities for job in India and elsewhere. I understand that. And that's a growing discipline also. But at the same time, I would like to tell you that in our set, even if you take other disciplines or other programs, you have enough opportunities to attend to bridge courses or orientation courses, certificate courses, and also enrich your computer science knowledge during these 4 years and get equipped for job opportunities in various branches of engineering. And I have examples of my relatives and friends who studied mechanical engineering or civil engineering even, and getting job in other areas because of these bridge courses or orientation courses. So I want to request you to make use of such facilities when you move to the second year or third year on, and make use of such facilities and equipped so that you can be selected in any field of engineering when you go out to the open society after completing your studies here. So you need not be disappointed or you need not be worried that you have not got admission to computer science alone. All the students who have got admission in the main programs here, and they will be able to be equipped to get job in various fields, not merely in the computer science area alone. That is the second thing I want to mention at this time. A third point also, just let me mention and conclude. Now you are moving from school to college. This is a higher educational institution. Till the time you were studying in the school, you had a lot of restrictions because you are school students and you are also minors. So the restrictions imposed by the school structure, the teachers and the parents. Now that you move to adulthood or adolescence and move to higher education, naturally you are going to enjoy more freedom. And that freedom should be made use of. Freedom of time, freedom of leisure, freedom of friendship, freedom of mobility. All these freedoms should be made use of acquiring the maximum knowledge during your 4 years here. So make use of that freedom in a mature manner, not in an immature way and losing your time. And I have seen very few students, of course, I have seen some students just losing their time because they have been making use of this freedom in a very immature manner. So make use of that freedom as you are grown to adulthood. Your ego, the adult ego, should be able to balance your desires and wishes, not your emotionality. And the time of emotionality is moving back as you move from infancy to childhood and from childhood to adolescence. Now you are at the threshold of adulthood. So the first thing, when there are not so many people to watch over you, your parents are not going to be overseers over you like you have been in the school, and the teachers also may give you a lot of freedom. Kindly make use of that freedom and try to grow in as much ways as possible when you are here, so that when you move out of our set and move to build a career later on, and we have very good placement opportunities in our set, and our placement cell is working very well, and we have more offers than the number of students every year. So when you build a career, you should be considered not merely eligible, but also suitable. You are suitable personalities, about which I will talk to you later on during the orientation program. So once again, welcoming all of you to Rajagiri family, I remain. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for your words of wisdom. Sri Roshi Augustine is the Honourable Minister for Irrigation, Command Area Development Authority, Groundwater Department, Water Supply and Sanitation for the Government of Kerala. He is also a member of the Kerala Legislative Assembly from the Idukki constituency since 2001. He graduated with a BSc in Physics from St. Thomas College, Pala, and since his college days has been an excellent orator, writer, and sportsman. He has held key positions like College Unit President at St. Thomas College, Pala, State General Secretary and President of Kerala Students' Congress, member of Kerala State Legal Aid and Advisory Board, and is currently the General Secretary of Kerala Congress M. To awaken the people of Kerala against corruption, alcoholism and moral degeneration, he led the 43-day rally Vimojana Padayatra from Kasaragod to Thiruvananthapuram in 1995 and Vimojana Yatra in 2001. It is our honor to invite Honorable Minister Sri Roshi Augustine for the inaugural address.
സമ്മേളനത്തിൻ്റെ അധ്യക്ഷൻ ബഹുമാനിയായ പ്രൊവിൻഷ്യൽ ഫാദർ ബെന്നി നൽകര ശ്രീമായി ദീക്ഷാരംഭ പ്രഭാഷണം നടത്തുന്ന ഡോക്ടർ അജിത് കുമാർ, ഡയറക്ടർ NPOL, ഡയറക്ടർ ഡോക്ടർ ജോസ് കുറിയർ SCMI, കോളേജ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ ഡോക്ടർ ശ്രീജിത്ത്, ഡോക്ടർ വിനോദ് കുമാർ, അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് ഡയറക്ടർ Dr. ജോർജ് ഉള്ളോളിൽ, ബഹുമാനിലെ സ്നേഹിതരെ, വളരെയേറെ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്, ഏറെ അഭിമാനം തോന്നുന്നു. രാജഗിരി സ്കൂൾ ഓഫ് എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ആൻഡ് ടെക്നോളജി ഈ ക്യാമ്പസിൽ വരുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ ഒരു പോസിറ്റീവ് എനർജിയാണ്. അപ്പം നിങ്ങളിവിടെ വരുന്ന കുട്ടികൾക്കറിയാം, ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു സംഭവം നിങ്ങളുടെ മനസ്സിൽ ഒരിടത്തും നേരത്തെ ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്ന് ഞാൻ വിചാരിക്കുന്നില്ല. മനോഹരമായ ഒരു അന്തരീക്ഷം, വിദ്യാരംഭത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രാരംഭം എന്നുള്ള നിലയിൽ ഇവിടെ ഇന്ന് ഒരുമിച്ച് ചേരുമ്പോൾ വലിയ തോതിലുള്ള സന്തോഷവും അതിനപ്പുറത്തുള്ള ആത്മപ്രചോദനവുമാണ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ലഭിക്കുന്നത്. ചാവറപിതാവിൻ്റെ ഓർമ്മകളെക്കുറിച്ചും ചിന്തകളെക്കുറിച്ചും ഇവിടെ പ്രതിപാദിക്കുകയുണ്ടായി. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ അഗാധമായ ദർശനത്തിൻ്റെ കഴിഞ്ഞകാല അനുഭവങ്ങളും എല്ലാം എടുത്ത് പരിശോധിച്ചാൽ അത് നിലനിർത്തി കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ CMI സഭ കാണിക്കുന്ന താല്പര്യം നമുക്കൊരിക്കലും മറക്കാവുന്ന ഒന്നല്ല. വലിയ സംഭാവനയാണ് നമ്മുടെ സമൂഹത്തിന് നൽകുന്നത്. അതിലേറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടതാണ് മതപരമായ വ്യത്യാസങ്ങളില്ലാതെ എല്ലാ മേഖലയിലും എല്ലാവർക്കും എത്തിപ്പെടാൻ കഴിയത്തക്ക വിധത്തിലുള്ള മൂല്യാധിഷ്ഠിത വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം അത് നൽകുക എന്നുള്ളതായിരുന്നു നവോത്ഥാന നായകനായ ചാവറപിതാവ് ലക്ഷ്യം വെച്ചത്. അത് കാത്തുപരിപാലിച്ച് 400-ലധികം ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻസ് CMI സഭയുടെ ആഭിമുഖ്യത്തിന്റെ നേതൃത്വത്തിൽ നടന്നു വരുന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് കേരളത്തെ ഒരു വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ മികവിൻ്റെ കേന്ദ്രമാക്കി മാറ്റുന്നതിൽ വഹിക്കുന്ന പങ്കും പങ്കാളിത്തവും വളരെ സന്തോഷത്തോടു കൂടിയാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ കാണുന്നത്. വിദ്യാഭ്യാസത്തിലും ഗവേഷണ